Now, more than ever these days, you'll hear, follow your heart, and the notion that following your heart is somehow going to lead to a wonderfully magical life. Whenever I hear this, I'm reminded of a timeless wise saying found in the Bible. It's Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart because everything you do flows from it. Note the distinction. It doesn't say follow your heart. It says guard your heart because everything you do flows from it. Why guard it? Because your heart is deceitful. Your heart will tell you it wants, desires something, even when it's not the best thing for you. Your heart is also contradictory and conflicting quite often. For example, your heart might want that brand new shiny car, right? I mean, let's face it, beats the turdmobile you've been driving. But your other heart is screaming, hell no. Why? Because it's not fond of all the extra hours you're going to have to work to pay for this new shiny car. It doesn't want the debt and to be struggling to pay for this thing every month. Or, for some of you, you might have met someone that you really liked, and your heart sets your mind off imagining what it would be like to be with this person. But there's just one teeny weeny problem. You're already married. You got two hearts. Which one do you listen to? For some of you, your heart's desiring to have kids on the one hand, but on the other hand, your heart's telling you that's a surefire way to lose your freedom that you so much love. For some of you who are not married, you might want to play the field, kind of get around a little bit. But on the other hand, you also desire to find Mr. or Mrs. Right, so you can settle down with that one special person and say, hey, you had me at hello. Which heart are you going to follow? Which heart? You've got to make a decision. You can't play both hearts. You can't follow both hearts. You've got to decide. After all, getting married does tend to kill your dating life a little bit. You must follow one heart or the other. You might want to be in great shape on the one hand, but the box of cookies over there is really screaming that they need someone to eat them. Which heart are you once again going to follow? You can't just blindly follow your heart, folks. Your heart's always conflicting. Your heart, like I said, is deceitful, and also your heart's always changing. Your heart changes all the time. And I mean, just think back on your life. Remember when you were 10? Now, I'm thinking if you're anything like me, you weren't exactly a Mensa candidate, but more like an idiot. And then you hit 21. You probably look back at your 16-year-old self and you go, I didn't have it all together. When I was 16, I was still kind of an idiot. Then when you hit 30, you look back on your 21-year-old self and you go, I didn't have it all together when I was 21. I was still a little bit of an idiot back then. You know what this means? No matter how old you are now, you're always a bit of an idiot. Well, for guys anyway. Why? Because you're always going to look back when you get older and go, I didn't have it all together back then. Now, this slows down when you get even older. I'm 56 now, and I don't look back at my 50-year-old self and go, I was an idiot back then. Well, maybe some of the people around me do. It's a gift from God that wisdom eventually overtakes stupidity as you get older. All this to say that the desires of your heart and life never stop changing. But when you're young, things change so quickly and rapidly, which totally makes sense. After all, transitioning through puberty, you have different interests, different likes, different desires, different hearts. That's why we can never follow our foolish hearts. Anyway, I thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Please post any comments you have in the comment section. You can also follow me, my Rumble and my Locals account. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And check out some of my past videos, and I will see you next time.